YouTube. Make America great. Ah. Anyways, Tom McDonald just released a video with Roseanne Barr. If you haven't seen that yet, go look for it. It's actually killing it. Takes jabs at the Roseanne show. As they renamed it the Connors or whatever. Yeah. Takes jabs at the woke crap in Hollywood. All that woke crap. Go watch that. You'll love it. Roseanne Barr. I like Roseanne Barr anyways because she says it how it is. Kind of like me, somebody I know. Anyways, you got a lot of people coming out and resigning because Monday Trump will be in office. Day one. He said day one, the reports for the drones will be out. Day one, this will happen. Day one, this will happen. As soon as he said, I'm in office, it's go time for his people. You got the Democrats doing everything in the world to shut down his people. They're complaining about whatever his name is that has the tattoos in Congress. That's sitting before Congress right now. They're complaining about the blonde girl that knows the laws, and they're trying to entrap her. She's beating them. I can't remember her name right now. But anyways, get all this stuff that's happening. Right. To actuality, you got the wall still going up here in Texas, being built. As soon as Trump gets in office, boom, game on, let's go. Democrats, liberals, racist blacks, you agenda pushers of the child pedophiles and everything else, game over. You little fairies in the military, game over. You generals that are pushing this agenda, game over. I would hope, and I'm waiting to see if this actually comes true, that he would do away with the CIA, FBI. He would do away with all these agencies that's bullcrap. That's been put in propaganda. He's talking about doing away with the geoengineering and stuff like that. He's talked a lot about a lot of things. And I'm wanting to see how much actually gets done. See, it's pretty sad when our healthcare system is based on what insurance can pay, not what people can pay. Our dental system is based on what insurance can pay, not what people can pay. Because insurance will just dump, thousands of dollars. Here you go. And so now, when people have problems with their chompers, they can't afford to go get them fixed. Unless they have insurance. Or unless they have win some lawsuit because they're crying racism or victimhood or whatever, and they come into a lot of money. Yeah. Or they're an influencer on TikTok or YouTube and they're getting a lot of money. Yeah. See, it's amazing what these sissies on TikTok and everything else, they get paid for doing all this garbage and trying to influence your children. Monday, I will be live streaming the inauguration on 2 different platforms. One called Bigo Live, B-I-G-O, and YouTube. I would hope that you join me for the inauguration. We'll be discussing it. We'll be discussing what's going on with it. We'll be discussing what we hope our future is going to be. We will be discussing everything about it. And on YouTube, you'll get to hear big old, the people crying and doing whatever. So, because they always do. They always call me cracker and redneck and all that. And then they start boo-hooing because, you know, I'm a white man. Yeah. Talking about a white man, talking about a white supremacist group, the FBI group, Patriot Front, mean the FBI Front, that undercover organization that was escorted everywhere. Everybody knew they were FBI. They knew they were part of the DOJ, and they knew they were part of all these different organizations, ATF and everybody else. Everybody knew what was going on. You wasn't fooling us, FBI. There's no fooling us. Because they were escorted everywhere they went. What other protest group, the KKKs never got that. The neo-Nazis never got that. Antifa never got that. But yet they were supposedly a white supremacist group that were Trump supporters, supposedly. And they were trying to make the white, straight Christian males to look bad. You know, ain't that amazing they want to destroy the MAGA group? So, they're trying to destroy this because they know they're getting destroyed. Every turn, they're losing. Every turn. They lose all the time. Trump's court cases, everything they're doing, they're losing. Gavin Newsom is losing. That Bass mayor, she's losing because she knows that she was a part of a terrorist organization, and she still is, that has actually defunded the fire department for a reason to allow all this stuff to happen. Got 200 plus vehicles sitting in a yard waiting for mechanics. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of mechanics that would move out there if they were getting paid the right amount and have all those 200 trucks fixed. I mean, just bam, one right after another, and be out there working. They'd put them back together for you for the right amount of money. But, you know, they want to defund it because they want that high-speed rail system. God dog it, the high-speed rail is more important than the citizens. Yep, that's what it is. You got all this stuff that's going on before the inauguration. You got Trump promising all this stuff. Elon promising all this stuff. You got all his people promising all this stuff. I hope they hold to their promises. As far as Elon Musk, I don't trust the man. Because he's dabbling in things that he should not be dabbling in. And worshiping, not God, but the other. Yeah. He shouldn't be doing that. So, his mother is a Luciferian witch. So there's things I don't trust about Elon. So Elon will be the one I'll be watching. I don't know if you heard the lithium battery factory in California, the largest one in the world, I guess, actually caught fire. Ain't that funny? Ain't it funny that Hunter Biden's, $1 billion worth of paintings, supposedly, you know, the $10 worth of paintings that he did, now they claim that they were $1 billion out of the insurance. Yeah, they're going to get insurance out of it. They supposedly all burnt. Wow. Yeah. All these movie stars' houses are burning. I told you they were covering up the crime scenes or doing away with the crime scenes with a little bit of help from certain government agencies. You got P. Diddy riding around in a prison on a motorcycle. You and me would never be able to do that. No. Gotcha. They got him separated by himself. Nobody else in that section. He's got a little motorcycle playing around, having a good old time. That shouldn't be allowed. I don't care if you got money or not. That shouldn't be allowed. The sheriff that is allowing that to happen in that prison should be held accountable, because you know he's getting kickbacks. The sheriff himself is getting kickbacks. The prison is getting kickbacks. You know P. Diddy is funding all this. So you got all this stuff that's happening. You can go on the internet and see all these different channels talking about everything that's happening. There's so much going on. You cannot keep up with it. See, also, coming up real soon, here in White Deer, Texas, there's going to be a city council meeting. I'm going to be there. I'm curious to see what goes on there, because they're talking about this one ought to get pretty wild. Yeah. I want to see what happens, because apparently they're talking about the police is going to have to be there. Let's see what happens. See, if your local government is corrupt, you better start checking them. You better start getting interested in what's going on. How much money are they spending every year on brand new vehicles when they got vehicles that are sitting there that are or can be used? How much money is your fire department spending or wasting? How much are they cutting the budget? The police department, same thing. How much money they're spending on equipment and whatever? Who's getting paid? Your mayor, your government agencies, your local government agencies, school boards, and everything else. How much are they spending? How much money and equipment do they have sitting around that they don't even use? I know of small towns around here that have Bearcats, but they don't ever use them. They end up sitting in a warehouse about 90% of the time. Why would you need $1 million vehicle sitting in a building that the only thing it's doing is rotting? It's just sitting there rotting away. And yeah, you get it out for parades and stuff to show off. We're the police department. And you got police department doesn't even know constitutional laws, don't even know freedom. And I've mentioned that 100 million times, and I'll keep mentioning it. So after the inauguration is the time to start really opening your eyes, open your mind, open your ears. Freedom of Information Act and all kinds of stuff. Start putting them accountable. Cop stops you for frivolous reading, don't answer those questions, don't comply. Record them. That's why you keep extra cell phones around, so you can record it on 2 different devices. Or upload it into cloud or whatever you got to do. Live stream it, whatever. I'm telling you, if it ain't for the people have the power, but if you don't act like you have the power, they're going to take the power. I hope you join me on Inauguration Day to have a discussion about what's actually happening on that day. What's actually going to happen on that day. Like I said, I'll be on 2 different platforms, and we'll see what happens. We're going to be watching it. So let's make America great. And Tom McDonald, killer video. Roseanne Barr, killer video. I loved it. Awesome. Go check it out. Have a good day. God bless.